there's a topic that I have been wanting to talk about, and it's tribalism in the private server scene. Xecc, this is the quest. Kind of circles back to the honeymoon phase thing. Like, they love it when it's the honeymoon phase, and they can't see it through the honeymoon phase. And then, like, a month later, when the newness wore off, they're like, I hate this. I'm looking dapper, man. What the hell? My first camping trip, I was 15 years old, and to save space, I had taken the plastic bag of hamburgers out of the box, and I just threw it in the cooler of ice. What is up, guys? Big shit here, and today I'm back again with no Jiggy, sitting here at this comfy stool. There's a mission we have today. I'm tired of being a busted ass level 40 with no mount. I don't have enough gold. I'm close, but I need 100. So instead of farming gold, I have enough for the riding. So I've decided that I'm gonna get the turtle mount instead, and then just go buy rhinic training. So luckily for me, I have a list here from Muskbank, and I know the last time someone's got a letter from Muskbank, the contents weren't very good, but this time it's different. So this is the mission today: get turtle mount, get riding training, probably do the Tabitha quest, train portals, find a WoW girlfriend in game, of course, and also I forgot to include it, but I might get the tent as well with the survival skills. So we'll keep this letter with us so we know what we're doing. But first things first, the way we get the turtle mount is we have to go to the Dark Moon Fair, but unfortunately for me, I'm stupid, so I didn't pick up the quest when the Dark Moon Fair was here, and it's in Thunderbluff. So there's only one thing to do, and that's travel across the fucking world yet again. It's just cruel, honestly. Like, you know how many times I've done this stupid fly to Menethil Harbor, go to Ratchet, like fucking hell. But anyway, I guess I guess the journey begins. There's the boat. I'm not gonna make it. It's leaving. I'm not gonna make it, man. Oh! No, fucking Christ. Well, looks like we're waiting. It's part of the quest, alright? See? Find a WoW GF. Shanique was flirting.
You look pretty, I like your hair. Here's a drink.
Fucking server is so stupid. It's over. Well, we failed yet again, but the mission that does well, just because we fail once doesn't mean that it's a mission failed forever. We may have lost the battle, but there's still a chance we can win the war. Alright, I'm done. Count myself. Back to Theramore Bridge for the 700th time in the last couple days. It feels like all I've been doing is meaningful journeying around the wonderful realm of Azeroth, but it's fine, it's fine. It gives me an excuse to blab. Honestly, I should have just sat in Stormwind and begged for 20 gold and promised to pay people back, and then never had done it, but or I should have just taken the 20% interest loan on from Jig. 20 gold, like 20% on 20 gold is fuck all, so he thinks he's getting the upper hand on me, but in reality, like, fuck, I'll pay 20% on that small of a loan. It's peanuts. Unfortunately, though, yeah, he's not on, and I figured it'd be more meaningful to get the turtle mount, because that's a part of Turtle WoW. It's unique to the game, and I'm gonna flat out. We'll just fucking run from here. It's a new journey. I could go to Ratchet, but I don't think it's any faster if you include the flying time, and we've already been in that area many times. So, but yeah, I'm recording this on August 4th, so actually when this video launches, it might even be 10 days from now. It should be scheduled for August 14th. I have gotten a massive lead on the video making because of the dungeon spam we've been doing, and it's nice. I need the buffer zone because I'm getting busy, so the content's gonna be in the past, but you're gonna be watching like 10 days in the past or something, because every episode comes out two days, and I have, like I said, this is gonna be the video that comes on the 14th. So there's rumors of an absolute mayday with the stock market. Hopefully everything finally comes down, crashing down, and just chaos and anarchy take hold. But I doubt that'll ever happen. I think it's just gonna be maybe a month or two of or even half a year of economic turmoil. I'm not actually that I don't follow this kind of stuff that closely. It's kind of something I just keep tabs on the side. It's not something that's super interesting to me, but you kind of have to invest your money, otherwise you just sit on a stack of cash and there's really nothing to do with it. Like, I don't know how to spend money other than investing it in various things. So I keep a little bit of a tab on it. I've heard where Japan and South Korea have been having a rough bust. Japan's currencies collapsed a little bit. I mean, there's been U.S. banks closing, so it's kind of weird times, honestly. It's hard. It's so uncertain. It's hard to know what to do, or even something that in the past, like a just a safe investment, or what the fuck are they called, mutual fund or index funds. You would think those would be safe, but with the like the discourse and the way things are going in the Western countries, alongside like there's fucking wars breaking out, and there's the drums of war are thundering against Iran and fucking Lebanon. So basically, it's not looking good. That's all I gotta say. It's a very disappointing turn of events for me to witness, because I wanted to visit Iran, and if there's a destabilization regime change, that's gonna be pretty depressing. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And I know this is kind of random for a WoW video, but hey, this is this channel, I like talking about whatever, just blabbing. I'm a person of varied interests, and if anything, I'm more interested in other stuff like that, history and stuff, than I am in World of Warcraft, the video game. Even though I do actually really like game design, that's why most of the time when I'm talking about the game, it's kind of critical, but that's because I'm interested in game design, and I'm the type of guy that whenever I see something, I'm like, I could do that better, like, which I probably can't, and I'm probably full of shit. But honestly, there's a good chance that I am just an absolute visionary. No, I'm kidding, but I think I got some good ideas. I've played enough games. I'd like to try them. So that's a goal of mine, maybe, to get more into the creative side of actually making games instead of just complaining about them and calling them shit and pissing everyone off. That's always fun too, but at some point when you're gonna be the guy that's shit talking everyone and saying it sucks and here's why this is better, you kind of gotta just shut up and get to work and make something. So I should take that advice and actually do it instead of just being a useless critical wretch. But we'll see if I ever end up doing that. I plan on it, but we'll see. Like I said, the comfy barons yet again. I wonder if Ratchet would have been faster. I'm not sure, but where's the Darkmoon Fair? They're gonna be like, what the fuck is this dwarf doing? There's just gonna be a random dwarf pulling up to the Darkmoon Fair. I guess I can get the world buff too. 10% damage. May as well. And yet again, as someone who talks more than they act, there's another topic I kind of wanted to bring up in discussion, and a lot of times when I bring these up, I'm not necessarily looking for debate. I like a confrontational debate. It's more like a conversation, and I like reading the comments. Something I've thought about is doing a comment series where I just basically go through all the comments, maybe make a list of the best ones, and then talk about them, and we enter it's kind of like a discussion thing, because I usually like replying to them, and I like being challenged a little bit. And even if I may disagree or be a little hostile in the comments to people that disagree, it's a lot of times it's just like I have the habit of hyperbolizing my reactions. I've said that earlier, but there's a topic that I have been wanting to talk about, and it's tribalism in the private server scene. And I guess it kind of extends to everything, even sports games. Like just think back to the Canadian, I think it was Vancouver versus Boston in 2012, I believe. And like basically the entire city of Vancouver, or the downtown of Vancouver, had massive riots and people flipping cars because they lost a fucking hockey game. And I think putting that much of your care and tribalism into something that's entertainment is like a step too far. there's certain things where that sense of tribalism and pride is good, such as like maybe defending your family name or even defending your nation or your people. But like the fact that people are getting this heated and attacking other people, even like if it's it could be a Canadian team versus a Canadian team, and they get that fucking heated over a fucking sports game is absurd. And I actually saw a short recently where like some dude was just joking around and he was saying talking about being like a fan of the other team, and some fucking like Neanderthal goes and punches the guy in the face. And he wasn't really saying anything. He's just chilling there. He's like, yeah, it's like my team won or something. I don't even remember what it was, but basically this other guy punched him in the face. It's like the fact that people get so heated over such stupid shit is annoying, and it just reminds me of how people are on the private server scene, and especially in WoW servers. Like even if I'm just playing Turtle WoW, all of a sudden it's like I've turned on Project Epoch or something, and I hate Project Epoch now, or I hate every other custom server. Or if I play Warcraft or I play Epoch, I'll hate Turtle WoW and I've turned on it. Like I don't think I've ever felt tribal over a private server. I seriously do not give a shit. Like I'll say things about a server that I don't like even if I'm playing on it. That's something that I usually like I'm a negative person and I tend to fixate on a lot of the negatives. So even if I like something and I'm playing it, I'll be kind of trash talking it. Even other games that we play, I'm like that, and a lot of people just are like, "Oh, you're negative," and then a month later, they're like, "Yeah, you're right. This part of the game sucks." I'm like, "Yeah, see, like the game's fun, but if you look at it through like there's a honeymoon phase people go through with games where they kind of they don't see the flaws of it because it's new and exciting, and you have to be able to kind of disassociate from that honeymoon phase. And I just don't understand why people get so tribal over private servers. I don't know if like I guess the thing about WoW is it being an MMO and all, and it kind of this also kind of connects to the last video I made when it was just me talking about how I like to make a mockery, not necessarily a mockery, but kind of poke fun at the game. People kind of put their sense of self-worth into vanilla WoW and keeping it pure or something, or even just vanilla WoW or anything in general, though their sense of self is somewhat tied to the game or whatever else, or maybe whatever they do in real life, where that's how they get their self-worth from, right? And if you mock it, it pisses them off. And if you I mean, I could go into more detail in another video, but I'm kind of just summarizing it here. So people tend to just pick a project they identify with or they like, or and then like every other project is just shit and everyone who supports it's a shill. And I just don't understand. Like I can play multiple servers. I can play Turtle WoW and I'm still rooting for Epoch. I'm still excited for Epoch. I think Epoch's gonna be great. I don't have to hate Epoch because I'm playing Turtle WoW, and because I'm playing Turtle WoW I don't have to accept everything about the server is great. Like there's certain things wrong with it. The LOS on this server sucks. Like that hacking thing was a bit sketch. I don't really think any of the actual chat leaks themselves were bad. Like I read through them all. Nothing said was bad, but the fact that it happened is what is concerning. The fact that there's a potential for if it was like a very malicious actor who knew what they were doing, they could have used a patching client to do something malicious with your computer. Like that's something worth being concerned about. And even despite all of that, I'm still here playing Turtle WoW because, like, at the end of the day, shit happens in my estimates. And if some like real sketchy stuff gets released, I wouldn't have any problem with condemning it or being against it. But like I don't care if Shenna runs the project. I understood she sold characters and stuff on Elysium, her and Krog, but like whatever. This server has an open cash shop, and most of the stuff they were talking about was kind of just like business and needing to make more money to have their upkeep kept up, and because of China leaving and such stuff like that. So I mean, it's kind of whatever. And one sec, where's this quest at? Like I should have been doing this when I was running, but I got on topic and I got here sooner than I thought. Tortoise egg, this is the quest. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on the tribalism. I just find it completely retarded, to be honest. Like it's fucking stupid, and I'm really sick of listening to absolute fucking Neanderthals being so tribal over what fucking WoW private server video game they play on. Like I'll play on if there's a project that's decent, I'll fucking play it. Like, but it's not like I'm not that invested, honestly. Like, I don't really care that much. Anyway, we picked up the quest, back on task, Tortoise Egg, and to add on to the tribalism thing, just one more point that I didn't make yet. Like, it's okay to have some banter and maybe not like something and voice you don't like it. And I mean, I guess it's okay to really do whatever you want. I don't really care. Like, I just think you're a fucking subhuman Neanderthal if you do this. But at the end of the day, I guess it is okay because it's the internet and whatever. But I just think it's such a fucking wretched behavior to go on, just to go on like Reddit and constantly like oh like let's say I can go back in time, like let's say it's Netherwing versus Sunwell or something. Like I played both and I had game went into both with an open mind. This is like ancient lore 20 fucking 18 stuff, but Sunwell was just a piece of shit and Netherwing was better despite even with the shitty launch. Like the scripting on Netherwing was solid and the scripting on Sunwell was better. It's just that at the start, Netherwing, like, they fucked up the stability so bad. Like, it was an actual embarrassment. But the server ended up being better anyway, and Sunwell rightfully died, Sunwell TBC. But, like, I didn't care which was better. I was just playing both. And there's, like, people are, like they're fucking in going on Reddit threads, just constantly shilling servers and like, trying to shit talk Netherwing, and everyone who likes Netherwing's a paid shill, and everyone who likes Sunwell is a paid shill, and you still see that to this day. It's like, oh, Turtle WoW shills are in the comments, Turtle WoW shills are in the Reddit. Like maybe like it's fucking so stupid. Like like if you're not on the staff of a project, why do you even care that much? Just play whatever's the best, and who cares if people are playing the other one. Like if Warmain came out with a server tomorrow, even though I don't play Warmain and I've heard negative things about them. If they came out with a server tomorrow that was good and it interested me, I'd play it. Like I don't really feel the need to go on Reddit and just fucking shit on it. I just think people take it to an extreme where they're like really it almost seems like they're actually extremely angry about it, about a server competing with the server they like. It's just it's kind of funny to just witness. I think if you set yourself up, I don't know how to word this, but it's like if I was this is the problem with me. If I was talking to someone in voice chat, I'd have a much easier time of getting my thoughts across for some reason. Just talking to talking to like the drywall by myself with a recording going is not the most natural thing to me, despite having done this for a while. Most of the time I just make like stupid edits, or most of the stuff I do upload is just clips of me and my fucking buddies gaming. But I think you should never set stuff up so that, like, basically, I'll just say, like, basically how Alex Central does his fucking shit, where he, 1 month he's like full on board something and just like 15 hours a day do this, and then like one little thing irks him, and then he disavows that, and he's on to the thing that he was just disavowed before that. Like operating that way is completely fucking retarded because you're setting yourself up to look like a hypocrite, and you should never say never. Like for me personally, I'll even say something like I'll never be back to why the fuck do I have to go to Aberdeen before does hold up, look at that. I have to go to Theramore to Aberdeen to Ash. Why not just like here to here, or even here? It doesn't make any sense. Whatever, I guess we're gonna go on a big flight, but yeah, like just making these insane fucking commitments that you'll never keep is a way to it's just a way to make yourself look like a hypocrite, retard, moron. And not only that, but trying to commit to something and then doing it as like that's your whole thing. Like I'm just doing this 10, 15 hours a day. You're never going to stick with it if you do that. You're gonna burn out. You kind of have to. I always come back to this, but it ends up being true. It's everything in like moderation, or there's a balance. Everything has to have a balance almost. Otherwise, it just doesn't end up working out. And there's so many times where I'll just be thinking about something, and I'll be like blah blah blah, and then I always somehow end up circling back to, oh yeah, but if it's like okay, but in moderation, then I just realize I'm like, that saying really is true. Getting hyper fixated on things and just saying, okay, well I need to do this and grind it out and just tough it out and do this, like you end up burning yourself out because it requires a massive amount of discipline to do that. And not only that, but it requires energy to be disciplined like that. So like if I want to get into a new hobby, I don't have to fucking just throw all my old ones out the window and just say, well, I'm never doing these again. I'm on to this now. Like I should be like, well, I'll keep doing this and maybe I'll cut back a little bit, but because I want to try this new thing, but there's no need to just fucking throw everything out the window. Like, and you can kind of witness some people who are like that. It's just like only one thing, and the last thing is just a piece of shit. It's like, bruh, you were just loving that like a week ago, and that's kind of how the kind of circles back to the honeymoon phase of thing. Like they love it when it's the honeymoon phase, and they can't see it through the honeymoon phase. And then like a month later, when the newness wore off, they're like, I hate this. Even with sod, right? Like people will talk shit about sod phase 1, right? Or they'll just say all sod was shit, sod's garbage, sod's garbage. And I agree sod's garbage, but I still, even though I haven't played it and I played phase 1, and even in hindsight, I'll still defend phase 1. I think phase 1 of sod was genuinely it was a really fun experiment and experience for WoW. It was the perfect length. It was low commitment. And like I literally, it's like one day, 20 hours played to max level of 25, and going through the game with like the completely fresh, not knowing what's the best, not knowing where anything is, not having some fucking YouTube scum have videos and guides up yet. It was probably one of the most fun times I had playing WoW in a while, and it even held up like a month later, 2 months later, just logging in and PvPing. So like there's only a couple runes, so it wasn't that egregious yet, and like it was good. It was genuinely good. A lot of stuff, like I said this in another video, but the metamorphosis quest where you go all over the world, that was a great quest chain, and even stuff like the shredder pages was cool, even though people were crying about how much gold it cost. It wasn't really that hard to make gold, especially just doing the quests. And it was a good time, and they unfortunately ruined it. But it's funny because I think they realized after phase 1 that people, like a lot of people didn't come back for phase 2 because they probably logged in, they're like, well, I don't fucking want to level again. That's what I said, and most of my friends are like that. None of us came back because we just didn't have it in us to do another fresh that fast. And that's what every phase was. It feels like a new fresh. It's too seasonal. It's too much all at once, right? So that's why I think they came up with those stupid incursion system, or that stupid incursion system, because it was a way to just get like insane XP. But then you're just like, it just made like leveling just pointless at that point, because now you have these fucking incursions. And it's like, why even have leveling then? Like, like that's where like the whole point I keep harping about leveling comes from, because it's clearly a problem, right? Like, there's a problem with it. Like the fact they have to design a system so people can power level fast, and they also earn way more gold because they listen to all the people crying about making gold or whatever, and they just had to design something that made it all fast and obsolete, when then at that point there's no point in even having leveling. Like, why they should have just had some balls and kept everything at level 25. I guarantee you, if they kept everything at 25, and the game would have been better. Even like, and it's okay, even if you have a forever server getting to level 60, I can tolerate that, right? Like, because the server is still out permanently and there's always new content being added. That's why I can tolerate it. And I'm not talking about 25 as in they just have only the spells available at 25. Like, you should still be able to get all the rest of your kit. And basically 25 is the new 60. That's how they should have tried it for sod. It was the perfect time. And obviously, I mean, you could say, oh, that would have killed it. Well, it wasn't. There's nothing left to kill. Like, it was huge in phase 1, and then because it was low commitment, I can get to 25 and experiment, and I can make 10 alts and have all my kit, and it's fun and cool trying all this new stuff. And they should have leaned into that rather than, well, we're gonna do WoW seasonal but 4 times, so have fun leveling from 25 to fucking 35 or whatever it was, and then 50, and then 60. And every time you do that, everything you did at 25, all the gear you got, all the professions you did are now obsolete, and you have to level them again and get new gear again. Like it's cool getting new gear, it's cool getting side grades, but eventually, like, you just burn out of that. Sometimes you want your character to be fucking done so you can just log in and have some fucking fun. Like, not everyone has to be ADHD, spurgy. Oh, just grind the bar, click the cookies, click the cookies. Like, I don't want to click the cookies anymore. I like clicking the cookies a little bit and then not clicking them for a long time, right? And it's just they should have really committed to that and basically hired me and paid me six figures to do that. That's what should have happened, but the world is unjust and incorrect, so that didn't happen. Maybe next Fresh, Blizzard will get it right and just bring me on the team to have complete dictatorial control of the development. And I'm telling you, that would have been the biggest thing ever. But yeah, anyways, you see, we're finally. I don't even know how long it's been. Like, cause I paused the recording. It's been a long time of flying because this game decided to make me go from Ratchet the Ear to fucking Aubergine the Eggplant City to Astronar. Like, this is ridiculous. And guess what? Oh, I didn't set my hearth in Ratchet. It's over. I'm gonna have to fly back, but I'm gonna have to do it again. Once I get the turtle egg, I'm gonna have to do it again. I have to fly that same ass fucking 30-minute flight path. It's just crazy. And stuff like that, like, I know, like, honestly, no changes, guys. Come on, man. Like, that is so stupid. Just fucking Turtle WoW needs to just change, fix the flight paths. I don't, like, fuck no changes. That flight path being like that is completely retarded. It should be a straight line, and it's funny because you could say, oh, well, the Griffin needs to make pit stops to eat some snacks and refuel and get a rest. But how Ratchet to here, and then from here all the way to Aberdeen. That's longer than Ratchet to fucking Ashenvale. It doesn't even make sense. Like, is there some type of like the Tibetan mountain range over in the way between Ratchet and Astronar that's preventing the Griffin from flying over there due to turbulence or something? Like, did we go around a hurricane or a tornado? Like, what the fuck's going on with that? Anyway, man, I haven't been here in a while. I remember this, hiding behind this tree on sod. This is where I spent a lot of my time with the boys. We just pop out, blow some mud up, and run away. Yeah, like I said, sod, I still think it was a great time. It's phase one. It just, unfortunately, Blizzard doesn't have the vision to make something good long term. The Zoram Strand, we've arrived. We have finally made it. Let's see. Now let me, I could look this up on a video or a tutorial. Do I have it on PF? Okay, not even on the. I have PF Quest for a while, but this client I have is probably legit from 2018, still on my PC. I've never uninstalled it, so I don't know. It's probably WDB needs to be deleted. It's never worked, like the Turtle Wall PF Quest. Maybe I installed it wrong, but we don't need it. We're gonna read it. So, hello there, adventurer. As you may have, I can't read. As you may know, the Dark Moon Fair moves from Kalimdor to East Kingdoms each week. Move through the seas with the faction barrier. With the new boat from Darkshore to Stormwind, we have drastically changed our route. We camped close to Zormstrand at night before reaching Darkshore, and one of the Nagas stole a precious gift I once got in Tanner's. Tanner's. I don't know the correct way to pronounce it is. Ah yes, it was in my days of searching for wonders and mystery that I found a curious turtle close to the shores. Her name was Torda, and she could speak. Imagine a speaking turtle, how marvelous. She asked me to find her husband, Tuga. Apparently he got lost, but he was also able to speak. Never in my life have I seen such a thing. But sadly, they didn't wish to join the fair. However, Torda offered me one of her eggs, and that's the precious gift I'm talking about. I think it was about to hatch too. Please bring back my egg. So I'm assuming the Naga stole it, the Naga drop it. I'm gonna kill like 10, I think, and then I'm looking it up. Did I read that right? And either that or there's like a boat somewhere, but it said the Naga stole it. And I doubt it's a clickable somewhere. I don't think it'll be a lootable, so I'm assuming one of these fuckers has it. Oh yeah, there we go. Tortoise egg, quest item. Oh, now I gotta go all the way back. Oh. And we're back. We are back again. I don't know how many times we've been back this time, but it's been a lot. And honestly, I was like alt tabbed watching videos, so I honestly think it's probably been like 20 minutes of flying again. And now we still have the run to go. But after that, we will have our turtle mount. And then we'll have beaten the game. There it is, a long and well-traveled journey. that was meaningful. We have Tortoise Egg and something to get the heckin' mount. Fucking Christ, it feels like all I've been doing. Did I say? I probably said this earlier, but all I've been doing is running. Running here, running there, running fucking everywhere.
Hi, how are you?
Here's your egg. Give me that, gives me that shit.
Alrighty then.
Fucking gives me that. Let's see. Is there a collections tab? Control P. Oh, they have a mount tab here. Interesting. Better than taking up inventory space. Slow and steady. Okay. Is this even faster than running? No, it's not. But now we're gonna go get riding training. We'll train riding, and we'll see. We'll see if I'm fucking zipping around. Where my hug at? Riding trainer. Where is he? Wait, is it generic in this? Did I not have to come here or? Oh. 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 Maybe grinding so my rep is bad. Oh. Dude, it's so over, man. Like, this game sucks ass. Oh, fuck. Can I do like cloth handings? Oh my, dude, I literally want to just log off right now. Okay, hold up. Hold up, hold up.
Hi.
Okay. Fuck it. All the cloth gets sold. I don't want to come back here. I could make more selling it on the AH, but no way. Like, I don't think I have, like, I don't have enough even with selling all this shit. This is fucking brutal. Oh my fucking god, bro.
How
Whatever.
are
Be right back. Oh, we're back again. We're fucking back. Alright, let's get riding training finally. I came back, we got the 90 gold. What did I have to sell again? Eh, it ain't that bad. Turtle meat actually, damn, not bad. Anyway,
How are you?
luckily for me, Muskbank had the cash on him. Okay, that's the mount speed. There we go. I'm mounted up. Fucking finally, man. It feels good to be zipping around, and thankfully this turtle scales with your riding speed, so I was able to save 10 gold. Thanks, Shanna. Big appreciate. So we can check off, we have our mount. So now I need to go do these mage quests, I think. I'm not sure if I actually really need to do them. Do I even need to do these? I'd almost rather just go get the survival tent. I think I'm gonna get the survival tent instead. Don't worry, I'm sure this won't be the last time we'll be seeing this view on this epic adventure through Warcraft. But yes, we've arrived, and this time instead of just running through, we got shit to do. Wait, is there like a can you portal the Theramore? Is there a mage spell? I'll have to do some looking into the mage portals. I'm just gonna assume right now because I'm too lazy to look it up that training the portals and teleports is gonna cost me gold, and I'm a little bit of a busted ass motherfucker, broke ass. So I'm not even gonna worry about it or think about it. I'm just gonna go and do this quest and get my Ice Fury wand. That's the plan as it stands right now. Can this go in the water? Yo, that's kind of epic. That is actually epic, but it's not faster, so Blink's faster. And I have two here. I don't know the difference, but yeah, either way, I can't complain. Two quests. It's gonna be an insane total of like 50 XP. Can't complain about that. Is this all just hill? Can I not get over this? Does this game really want to make me run around here? There's no fucking way I'm doing that. If there's anything that I do, I always take the straightest line path possible, and it usually ends up taking me more time than if I had just gone the normal way. But I'm hoping that there's a way I can sneak through here. It looks like there will be some silver over there. God fucking damn it! Don't make me go all the way around. Honestly, putting this hillside here I think okay, good. I was about to make I was about to hope for a gas leak in Blizzard HQ, but now we don't have to do that yet. For now, they can the gas leak can be postponed. I might have to take up fishing, man. Jig's he's making bank off just fishing. Seems like a good thing to do while I'm just putting the videos together and making thumbnails. I can be fishing in the corner, but at the same time, there's probably a lot of good active gold farms I can do as well. It's not probably, there are some good gold farms you can do as a frost mage. It's the most busted gold making class there is, so I'll probably just end up doing that. Can't be fucked fishing. The quagmire. See, 13-year-old, actually, it wasn't 13-year-old. Well, it was actually 13-year-old. Man, when did Wrath come out? 2008? 2008, and it's 2024 now. That's 16. I was 10. Is that right? That can't be right. It was 2008, so I guess I must have been 10 when that fucking game came out. That's crazy. Yeah, I was 10. Okay, so I was 10 years old. The point of the story, anyway, is I had the clever idea to name my first Death Knight Plagmire, because it sounded like Quagmire from Family Guy. Yeah. Crazy, I know. A great story. Anyway, what's going on here? 2 more mage quests, the hidden secrets and the infernal orb. Where's the infernal orb? Desolate, bruh. Oh, do I have to do this quest, man? Like, I'm so sick of running around. I just want AoE grind. Yeah, I'm not doing this. It's just for. I'm just sorry. No, I'm not doing this because I have to do Scarlet Monastery again, and that's not happening. I should have done this earlier. This is so. Well, I mean, at least we got some XP for that. I'll turn it in, and instead, I think I'm gonna go after the tent. I'm gonna get. Wait, I probably need money, man. I hate being broke. Oh, wait, I can unlock my own lockboxes. What the hell? Anyway, we can get the portal.
Well met.
A gold. Oh. Brutal, man, but I may as well get it. Man, I thought there was like a quest chain or something in the way, but turns out you can just show up here and fucking just train it. That's heckin' meaningful. Alright, alright. I could be crazy now, but this seems like new stuff. Wait,
Light bless you. Light be with
that's worse than mine, but there seems to be a lot of new stuff. Like, look at this pillager set. That's kind of interesting. Crit. They actually statted nicely. Damn. So I want to have the set ready for level 50, I guess. HP 5 is a bit weird, but I mean, I'm not complaining. Some good shit. But until then, I don't think this, for with the way I'm playing, I think I'd be better off just making, like, the hit chance is nice, but I'm almost better off just making this black mage weave set, because the spirit on it for AoE farming and leveling is just too nice to pass off. I don't know. I will say though, that's a pretty big upgrade already as is. Level 34 item. Gotta get my tailoring caught up. I don't think it's worth doing anything with these other than just fucking vendoring them. There's probably a million on the auction house. We'll put those on. Big upgrade from my level 19 pants. Actually, I'm about to replace them again, I think. 2 mage weave? God damn. Definitely want a set of each. Is that better than this? I don't know. I mean, I think just like in spirit for what I'm doing is too strong. I don't really need the health. 30 extra mana and a bunch more MP5 out of combat, which will speed up our leveling. I am going to be doing Gilneas, but because that's part of the meaningful journey. I'm just not sure here. Fuck it, let's go for it. We got Jiggy tanking. I don't need help.
See you around.
Like, what the I'm actually, like that, I feel absolutely fucking enraged right now. This is probably worth making, I would assume. Something satisfying about making your own gear, honestly. Crimson Silk Gloves. These are still worth making for levels. And I'm kind of looking like I'm looking dapper, man. What the hell? I think I'm gonna go and like I could just make these, but I kind of want to save my mage weave. You know, what does this take? Yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be expensive. I'm gonna make this honestly, just cause fuck it. It's a new item. I don't really care about the set bonus, but the hit chance. I can't go wrong with hit chance. I know I just made this, but fuck it, whatever. And then I'm gonna spend the rest of my gold here on some more bolts of silk cloth to make this, just so I can get more XP out of it. Then make this, because this vendors, I pretty much make all my money back just by buying the bolts and then selling the crimson silk vest back to the vendor. And either way, like AoE grinding and just playing the game, I'll get more money now that I'm level 40. You start making some decent bank, and then I can just like I'll get cloth and I won't need to use it, so I'll just sell it and I'm basically just like taking a loan from myself right now. Now that I have my mount, I don't really need gold for anything, so let's see. I wonder if that robe would sell. What's it called? Is it a Gerber's robe? Yeah. I think I could probably sell that. Oh, requires tailoring. That's fucking... I hate that stuff. That requires tailoring 210 to wear is really stupid and badly designed. I'm sorry, but that should not be like that. 82. So that's 40 for 82. How much is a stack of just silk cloth? I don't have patience for this, man. Why do people have bids, man? Like, fucking... I don't want to sit there and craft it either. It's a waste of time. I'm just buying this shit. I'm surprised small silk packs sell so fast. That's nice. Fade leaf worth 85 silver. We're coming back. I might have to take the fishing pill, man. Like, that's ridiculous. Jake keeps winning all the fucking blues, man. It's just absolutely cruel. It's so cruel. I'm just poor and the rich keep getting richer, man. Okay, what do I need for this stupid robe? I need elemental water. I have the moonstone, I believe. Dude, I don't know. Is it worth it? See, how much is a lesser wizard oil? Ah, fuck it, we ball. We got a raw. I don't want fucking. I want one. Dude, are you serious? Wait. Oh, that's the formula. They're making me buy 5 of them. Like, get fucked. Oh no. What's wrong with this add-on? Buy lesser wizard oil. I'll buy elemental water. How many of these do I need? I think 2, right? I'm pretty sure it's 2. It's 2, yeah. I'm just gonna be fucking poor and homeless. I'm too lazy to log out. Let's see. Lesser moonstone. Ah, fuck. I'll save myself logging out and logging back in. 12 silver. Who cares? Alright, and then I just get blue dye and heavy silken thread, which I can get from the vendor. Then I got myself a sick ass fucking chest with hit rating on it, which will actually help because it should affect my frost nova being resisted, unless I don't know how the game works, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So let's go. And the nice thing is though, like I said, I'll be getting all the I'll be getting mats back as we play the game, so I can just I won't need them because I bought them, so I'll just sell them for this basically the same price I bought for, and I'll get my money back eventually. Is the logic, because I could have waited, but I don't want to fucking wait. Like, I want to have my shit. I want to get my profs up. I want to be able to make my own gear. Blue dye, heavy silk thread. Okay, we'll make this later. I want to make these first. I should be able to make 10 of these if I am not retarded. Yeah, I should. It is 10. Obviously, I need to double my red dye and silken thread, but nice 40 silver vendor. Make some of my gal back. Not all of it, but some of it. I think I'll be able to get to 225. Yeah, I'd rather have 6 spirit. I may as well make one of these. Gotta get me my spirit rolling, man. I realized while I'm grinding, since I'm playing with Gig, like, the only thing that's stopping me half the time is my mana regen. That's the only thing that's holding me back from greatness. So I don't need stam. Stam's for the weak and cowardly. There we go. Just absolutely spirit maxed to the brim. Okay, and I'll make the rest of these. Get rid of my silk, and then I shouldn't need silk ever again. Don't need it for bandages either, because I need to, actually, I need to go do triage. Man, I got so much to do. I'm gonna go do triage. I'm still gonna get the tent, I think, just because there's gonna be a long episode of me catching up. It's another thing I don't like about this game. Like, I'm doing it, but it's almost pointless to do this while leveling, because you're better off just waiting till you're max level and then just buying everything. Because in reality, I don't need any of this stuff. I just think it's just kind of fun and nice to have. Just, I don't know. I like the profession system. I mean, yeah, sure, it's a bit boring, but it doesn't have to be. It's just, it could be so much better. Like the robe here. Still not bankrupt. Close though. I wonder where I get my next rank of tailoring. I think according to this tailoring guide on the alternate screen, second monitor, it's in Theramore yet again. As I told you we weren't. Yeah, I should have done it in the opposite order. I knew that. I fucking knew it. Whatever. Let's go. Just fender all these. See how much.
Need help?
Back up to 6 gold. We're not bankrupt yet. Still got some mats left here. Okay, oh yeah, I can train this. Might want to make some of this. Red mage weave. I honestly, yeah, I don't need either of these anymore. They're pointless. Keep making the length. Wait, I think this is. Ooh, yeah. How much is this vendor for? Probably not as much. It's a hard balancing act between trying to make money, or not make money, but you know, not lose less money on this, and get as many skill ups as I can. But this is just 1 bolt compared to 2 and 1 thread and 1 orange dye. So I wonder how much this vendor's for. 15. Ah, fuck, it's worth just making these, I think. Do I want to make this the question? 20 int helm. I think 20, just like 20 int. Nah, I don't want to make it. Nah. I mean, 20 int's nice, but my problem has never been my mana pool. It's always like, I mean, I guess you can do another pull without drinking, but I'm thinking I'm liking the spirit, honestly. Looking kind of clean though. God damn. Hold up, does this helmet look cooler though? That's what we have to figure out. Doesn't tell us. I'll have to train it. 240, yeah, we're not making this. Fucking 240 for. What pieces do we need replaced? I need a new belt. Wrists. Let me look, hold up.
Need help?
Does this guy have wrists? I need belt and wrists. I don't see either. Shoulders. What's.
Go with honor, friend.
Yeah, I don't see. I don't see anything, man. I need belt, wrists. I guess boots.
Honor, friend.
But I think like the boots I have are kind of clean, honestly. Like they're better than these. Diviner's boots maybe. Like that's useless. If I'm casting Frostbolt, that's nice, but I'm not casting Frostbolt. I'm casting Blizzard. And the spell power coefficient on Blizzard sucks asshole, so I'm better off just having a bigger mana pool for an extra Blizzard. Tragic. I could get the 3 set for 10 int though. But what would I replace? Like, yeah, nah, fuck it. Junk items. Nope, there we go, we did it. 225. And it only cost me about 10 gold, and I'm bankrupt again. But I also bought way too much shit. Well, I could, I'll go train, and then I'll make 3 more. I gotta go to Theramore now. Here we are again. Oh shit, look what we have here. Did you hear the Greymane wall? Once an impenetrable barrier, now stands open. Gilneas? Or granting us access to our long-lost homeland. Fuck, I can't read. The call to action has been sounded, and the ship, laden with our brave soldiers, have set sail for Gilneas. By now, they should have reached the port town of Ravenshire, the very heart of the rebellion against the oppressive regime. Together, under the banner of the Ravenwood Rebellion, we shall liberate Gilneas from the shackles of unjust rule. In this critical juncture, we seek any assistance that can be mustered. Make your way to Ravenshire without delay. Once you arrive, seek out Sergeant
Go
Arbington.
with honor,
Cool.
friend.
Gilneas quest. Perfect timing, because I want to do the zone. Obviously, worth doing the new content, and then you guys will get a review, probably.
See you around.
Absolute wholesome mini game. Okay, save patience.
Good day to you.
When do I start?
See you later.
This one's way better than. Oh fuck! I might. 2. Whack-a-mole. I should probably put allied nameplates on, but fuck it. Keep our eyes peeled. This is like the Tears of Gothics, or is that what it's called? I think the mini game where you just fucking collect water. I guess it's nothing like that. Maybe a little bit. Not really. It's not really like that. Blood doesn't know what the fuck he's yapping about. 3 more. That's what I say whenever I get like my arm blown off in war and someone bandages me. I just yell hooray, I'm saved.
Hello.
Alright, good. Give me that shit. Give me that shit. First aid's upgraded. Wait, I think the tailoring trainer is here too. Apparently it's over here. I love looking stuff up and ruining the heckin' meaningful journey. Top floor of a building, right to when you get off the boat. So it's either this building or there's a building over here. I'll check over here first. Is there any buildings? No, so it should be that one. Trade supplies, out of my way, bitch. Master Tailor, it's Timothy Worthington. That's me after fucking charging in and killing one person and dying. Worthington. We may as well train Mage Weave Bag. Don't need that. Do I need that? Fuck it, we ball. Fuck, I'm bankrupt! Oh shit! I'm so poor.
Alliance.
I think Mage Weave Bags are better to make. I know they cost 4, but they'll sell in the auction house is the thing. So yeah, I'm gonna make it Mage Weave Bags. Let me just make a Mage Weave Bag real quick. So far we've we've pretty much achieved everything we set out to do. Except get the GF of course, but I got Portal. I only got 1 because I honestly, it's good enough. Tab of the quest, waste of time, fuck that. We got the turtle mount and I forgot to put it on, but we need the survival tent. Now I don't even know if I have enough money to do it, but I guess it doesn't hurt going to Stranglethorn and checking it out, so Ratchet. Right about a Ratchet. Perfect time. Perfect timing yet again. How's this guy doing? He's just breaking it down on the docks. Fucking LARPers, man. Let us grab the flight path, and then I think I am going to fly to Darkshore. And then run down. Pretty sure it'll be faster. Wait. Yeah, right. Fuck, I'm so used to Horde. Where the hell's the Alliance flight path in this dump of a fucking place? Wait, what the hell? Where? Oh, it's up there. How do I get up there? Goddamn Alliance, man. I'm just like, Horde is ingrained in my brain. Is there a Flight Master up here? There he is.
You got my
Based.
attention.
Based. Alright, Darkshire, Duskwood. What the fuck? I can fly there? I think he's down here. We need to cop some goblin oil or some shit. Where's this guy? Ah, fuck, we'll buy that. Let me cop that up. Cheap gobble oil, that's what we need, I think. Yeah. Based. Now we gotta go all the way to Camp Nessingwary. We have finally made it to the site of the Epic campsite. Well, one of the most classic quests in vanilla history. I actually like the Hemet quest. I like it in the Grand as well. I know some people don't like killing 30 cleft hoofs and stuff, but to me, I'd rather have a quest like that than some annoying quest where you just have to run around and gather shit. But apparently this fine gentleman here, yep, survival skill. So yeah, we'll grab, I think, pile of wood here. And then someone should have the rope, which is this guy. And I've watched the guide because honestly this I just wanna I just wanna get this shit out of the way. What's that? I need to get one of these like sick ass hands. But anyway, what do I need? Sturdy rope, I think.
Get her back.
Need help. Be careful.
Let's go, we did it. So while I craft these dim torches, well, first of all, the main reason to get this skill, as you've seen, a lot of times we're just camping near tents to get our rested XP maxed out, but basically, I think this was a beta or alpha feature that they removed. I could be wrong on that, but I'm just gonna say that sounds accurate because it's in my brain, so that's all that matters, and I don't care if it's real or not. But the goal is to get this traveler's tent, which gives you rested XP. And also, I just noticed there's this fishing boat thing where you can set up a boat and get plus 50 fishing. That's actually kind of badass, I'm not gonna lie. But regardless, while I level my survival skill, I actually have a couple. I have a couple funny camping stories from childhood. Well, I guess not childhood, my teen years. And so something about me is, whenever I'm planning something like a trip or whatever, I hate fucking like looking and planning and making sure it's all meticulous. I kind of just have an idea and we're like, ah, let's fucking go, let's show up. So my first camping trip, I was 15 years old, and I went with like 5 buddies, and one of my buddies was 16, so he had his driver's license, so he could actually drive us. And so we all load up into his car, the shittiest. Well, it wasn't the shittiest, obviously. It made it like a 2-hour drive, but it was a kind of a scuffed Oldsmobile, like a 90s one. And we're all crammed in there. But in preparation for the trip, a little bit of preparation, I ended up buying some pre-made hamburgers, right? So we could just barbecue them. And to save space, I had taken the plastic bag of hamburgers out of the box, and I just threw it in the cooler of ice because I thought it was a plastic bag, but the bag actually had holes poked in it. So we drive all the way out there 2 hours. It's probably plus 30, plus 35 outside, just driving through it's basically a desert where I live, but it's grasslands instead of sand. It's like dry and hot in the summer, so we get there, we open the cooler, and the fucking burgers, like there's just red from the ice had melted, and the fucking burgers were just soaking wet. So for a couple of days, we just have to end up cooking on our cast iron. The worst fucking burgers ever. It's just so much water just soaked into them and just absolute slop. And we ended up just throwing them out. And on this camping trip, we actually ran out of food. And another funny side note is this: we have this one guy with us. He's in like full commando gear, big boots. He has like a fucking army knife on his side. Like he's just taking it to the extreme. He's just absolute LARPing. But we ended up befriending some. There's like this. Well, it wasn't us. My one friend. He's kind of he was the guy who was driving. He's good. He's always good at striking up conversations with randoms and making friends. So he managed to befriend a guy. He had like a family, but he also had a boat. And then this guy took us fishing for some reason. Like we were just on his boat with his family. And then we were in the water in like a tube drinking vodka, and they were like we were like throwing the vodka bottle around. And I don't even know how this happened. Like we just randomly friends with this fucking like middle-aged dude, and this guy's wasted all the time. He's clearly, I mean, I don't know if he's an alcoholic. I guess he's camping, but he's got a trailer and everything, and we're out of food and we're just starving. And this guy just miraculously gives us like 3 fish to eat and cook, which did save the trip because it was honestly, it was a very uncomfortable trip, and we got the tent. Let's go. I'll have to buy some mats to keep on me, but yeah, so this guy ends up like feeding us and basically well, actually that's not true. I did myself. I caught a fish, right? But I had the shittiest filleting knife ever, the cheapest piece of shit doll filleting knife, and I didn't really have a way to kill it. So when I pulled the fish out of the water, I just took a rock I was like a caveman. I had to just bash its head in with a rock, and like at the time I was 15, so I was more soft. So for some reason, like bashing the fish's head in with a rock bothered me a little bit, but it didn't bother me that much. At the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta eat, and the fish, one or two bashes, and it was done. So honestly, no regrets there. Some people might be like, "Oh, it's so cruel," but hey, man, a brother's gotta eat. Man's gotta eat. You know the saying, right? So. We did have that fish, and I did a shit job of filleting it, like I said, because my knife was awful. Yeah. Oh, and another funny part of that trip is nice stacks of 20. Another funny part of that trip is I also
Let's
did,
hear a bit.
like with my lack of planning,
You got my attention.
I didn't even bring a sleeping bag or like a proper setup. I didn't bring anything for the bottom of the tent, so I didn't even, yeah, and I didn't even bring a sleeping bag. I literally brought like a thin little blanket, a quilt, and it wasn't a big one, and I would just like wrap myself in it. And at night, it got so cold because the ground is sucking all the heat out of my body, and it just gets cold here at night, even in the summer, that I was like so goddamn cold. I had to get up and just walk around with my arms inside my shirt, and I was just shivering, like I was dying. I basically had to wait until the sun came up. And I think something similar happened to my friends because they ended up just sleeping in the car and they had the worst sleep ever because it's like a tiny little Oldsmobile and the seatbelts jamming him in the back. Like it was a fucking like it was the most scuffed camping trip ever. And then the next year, only three of us went on another camping trip, and we took my shitbox car out there, and it was actually a nicer place. But we were there, stayed the night, and then the next day, my air mattress. I actually thought at this time my air mattress. I brought an air mattress, but the problem was the air mattress deflated. The air mattress deflated, so the next like I ended up awake on the ground, and also I think I had a pillow that was giving me an allergy attack for some reason, and my like eyes was swollen up from it. I had to just get rid of it, but I don't know what the hell was on that fucking pillow. It just gave me like the worst allergy attack ever. But yeah, it was so retarded, man. So we went to fill up the air mattress at a gas station the next day, and like I said, I don't have a truck or anything. I have a shitty. I had a Buick. I had a Buick Park Avenue, and so we fill this up at the air compressor at a gas station, and we throw it on the roof of my car and start driving back. And we have like the guys out the window with their arms holding it down because we don't have any straps, and this thing's trying to blow away in the wind. And we have a fucking air mattress on the roof of my car. We make it back. I get it in the tent, and we go fishing. We go chop some wood, and then we go fishing. And then these dark ass clouds just take over the place, right? We're just sitting there fishing. We're like, damn, it's getting windy, it's getting cold and humid. Like, what's going on? These black clouds come overhead. It's like, ah, shit. So we go to the car, drive back to our site, and we're sitting there, and it's just fucking hailing. Just think of this, like the Turtle Wow weather right now. See how it's raining? Like 10 times this with hail. And we're just sitting in the car. My windshield wipers are boom, 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 boom. And I'm just watching, and all of a sudden our tent lifts up and just starts floating. Our whole campsite got flooded, and we're just like, oh, fucking god damn it. We were supposed to stay for 3 days, but we're like, I mean, all our sleeping bag, all our stuff soaking wet. And we're like, god damn it, let's just go home. So we end up just driving home in this rank rainstorm. It was a couple hour drive, I think maybe 4 or 5, but we haven't had good luck with camping trips, honestly. Both of them were scuffed, but honestly, the fact that they're scuffed makes them more fun and more memorable. Dude, I swear, I just remember us seeing the fucking tent float away and packing, and then we're like, God damn, we gotta pack everything up. So we're scrambling around in the rain, the hail just bombarding us, just getting everything crammed into the back of my trunk and stuffing it in the back seat. One of my buddy who's sitting in the back seat just has like shit all over him. He's just not actual shit, but like camping supplies. He's just crammed in there with stuff piled up to the roof because there's three dudes and just small little cars. It's a good time. So yeah, that's my traveler's tent story. Next time, so the moral of the story is if you guys go camping, it's probably good. First of all, if you buy meat, don't just stuff a meat. Make sure to check if the plastic bag has air holes in it. And also check the weather and bring a proper sleeping bag so you don't have to wake up at 4 a.m. shivering to death and walk around warming yourself up. And if everything else fails, befriend a drunk guy so he gives you free booze and some free fish that he caught. Anyway, I've completed everything we set out to do. My character's all buffed up. We got some new gear, and we got the survival skill, first aid, tailoring. Mining's still shit, but fuck mining. I'll just do it as I go. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and peace.